What is up, YouTube? Welcome back, Panda here, and today I bring you another video for Knighthood. Now, before I get into the actual idea of the video, I want to give a huge shout out to Madoki. They are the people who work on the game, and they hooked me up with a sweet asset pack that has all sorts of great background images, cut out images of the characters in the game and things like that, so that I can make great thumbnails and backgrounds. As you can see above me here, this is actually one of the backgrounds called the Tavern. It's got looks like a barkeep and the main character in a tavern, which is a pretty nice little setting for like our little chats here, because it's like we're hanging out in a tavern together. I like it. I don't know what you guys think, but huge shout out to Madoki. You guys will see some great thumbnails coming up with awesome pictures that I don't have to actually try to edit on my own because I'm not good at it. But hopefully it looks a lot better now. But thank you, Madoki. I really appreciate if you guys are watching this video. Let's get some more stuff like that. Yeah? Cool. Alright, guys, so today I'm going to bring you the top 5 things I wish I knew before I started playing Knighthood. Now, I feel like I knew quite a bit when I started playing the game, but there's some things that I didn't know, right? And some of them were pretty important and helpful now that I know them. And so I want to go through, I want to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistakes that I did when I first started playing Knighthood. So let's get right into it. So the first piece of information is about hunts. Now, hunts are something that you unlock relatively early, okay? You have all sorts of them. They unlock hero shards, and they unlock the items to upgrade your gear and your weapons, okay? They're a very important part of the game. But there's another thing that's very important in the game as well, and that is the actual heroes that you use. Early on, you're going to level up pretty quickly. But once you start hitting those like high level on your heroes, like for example, I'll show you mine. Once you hit those high levels, you're going to find out that it takes a lot to level up. So if I come up here to my top, here's my Zoe, okay? Level up, and it takes 4,310 experience to get from 17 to 18. That's a lot of experience. Now, from a hunt, you're going to get 90. Well, for some hunts, specifically the Titania one, that's the one I do the most, you get 90 experience. But if you raid it, you don't get that experience, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to waste some energy, and I'm going to show you. So here, we'll just come down here, and I want to farm this one right here, and if I click raid for 12 energy, you'll see that I get the gold, okay? I get the Vulcanite bars, and I get the hero shards. What I don't get is the experience for my heroes. Now, this is only 40 experience, so it's not that big of a deal, right? So maybe doing the first couple ones earlier on is not going to hurt you that much. But once you get down to the later hunts and it starts giving you, hundreds of experience, like if I come down here to this Zoe one, it's going to give me 90 experience, right? That adds up. If I do 5 of these a day, that's what, 450 experience that I'm missing out on? That's a scroll and a half, right? A scroll and a half. Right? So you want to make sure that when you're doing these hunts, just hit prepare, put it on auto, let it run itself. You don't need to get 3 stars again. It only takes a couple extra seconds, okay? Obviously, the hunt is a great feature. I'm not, saying the hunt is not a great feature. I like the feature, okay? It allows that if you're in a rush and you just need to blow through your energy because you don't have time to sit there and play for, 30 minutes, you can, and you're not going to lose out on rewards most of the time, right? You just lose out on a little bit of experience, which I think is a fair price to pay. But early on, when you're trying to level up all these heroes, it's a very important thing to do. Okay, so that is my first thing I wish I knew before I started playing Knighthood. Now, the second thing I wish I knew before I started playing Knighthood is very similar in the fact that it is regarding hero experience. As you can see, hero experience is a very big thing. So hero experience comes also from this Shrine of Heroes, okay? Now, the Shrine of Heroes is a great thing. You get, I think it's 6 favors. You can do 6 of them every day. All right, so if I go here and I click go, I can choose any hero that is level 10 or above, and I can put them in here and they get some experience. So if I come in here and I want to level up my, let's see here. I want to level up my Anara, okay? And I click deploy. In 15 minutes, she's going to get 1,440 experience. Okay, Pretty simple. That's all it is, right? The thing is you want to make sure you use all of these every day. I did not use them all the time, right? Because I forgot, right? And you want to make sure that you're doing them because all this experience is great. These first ones you can use on like your base heroes when you get them, and then eventually they'll move up to this second tier here, and eventually they'll move up to the third tier and the fourth tier as you move through the game. Okay, I tend to do 4 of the 6-hour ones now and 2 of the 15-minute ones, and that's because you get 6, right? So 6, 12, 18, 24, and then you can run these at the same time. You can get the 15-minute ones. Okay, I use these for heroes that I'm not using. Like I don't put my Titania in here because I use my Titania all the time. But I put my Zoe and my Tristan in here because I don't really use them right now, but I needed to get them to level 17 for the side story, right? These ones is where I put like the main heroes I'm trying to get when I'm just trying to get a little bit of experience, real quick. Like I put Inara in here because I'm trying to level my Inara a little bit. Okay, that is the second piece of information also regarding hero experience. The next piece of information that I wanted to do is about the Dwarven Foundry, and this is about upgrading your gear. Now, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my gear guide, but I wanted to go over it one more time for you. So if I come here to my weapons, you'll see I have a bunch of weapons here of various levels, okay? And let's just say that, I need, well, actually, this works. I want to level up this militia weapon to get a blue tier weapon, okay? You can see it cost me 2,000 gold. It's level 13, 2,000 gold, right? I can select my different pieces of weapons, right? But let's say that, I only have 1,000 gold, right? Which, as you can see, I have less than that, so I can't even do it. But I have 1,000 gold, right? Well, if you think about it, you come down here. Oh, hey, look. This green weapon costs 1,000 golds, right? It's green weapon. I want to get a blue weapon. Why wouldn't I do this instead, right? So this is the important piece of information. Early on in the game, gold is very hard to come by. I don't know how it is at the end game, but early game it's very hard to come by. And so here I wanted to say that early on, at least, when you're upgrading your gear and your weapons, use the tier 1, level 10 and below weapons to upgrade. It's going to cost you less. Okay, if I use this one right here, it costs 1,000 golds for this gray weapon to go to this green weapon. That's the same as this level 1 green weapon to go to a blue weapon, right? It doubles in price when you upgrade, okay? So definitely early on at least, use level 1 weapons to upgrade, okay? Another little tip here is don't use your main weapon, okay? And watch the Dwarven Foundry video I did, okay? It's the ultimate progression, how to progress fast Knighthood video. Watch that. It's great. I go super in depth about what to do here in the Dwarven Foundry, okay? The next piece of information, the next tip, thing that I wish I knew before I started playing Knighthood is about the roaming monsters. Now, these roaming monsters are super, super important. As you can see, I have a bunch of them. I need to actually go do some of them. They're up for a little while, though. The roaming monsters are very important. When I first started, I didn't realize that these things were as rare as they can be. This is the only place you can get these that I've seen other than the Onslaught dungeon, okay? These little things right here. And you're going to need these to upgrade your gauntlets. Okay, try your best to do these. The best way to do that is to, when you're doing the lower level ones, right? So if I come up here to this top one, you're fighting like level 10 beasts or something. These are actually all high level. Here we go. Here's a level 10 goblin one. So if you're fighting a level 10 goblin one and you have like your level 20 dude, your level 20 hero with you, and it requires you to, build up a rage meter or something, it's going to become very difficult to do that. So try to keep one low level attribute for like freeze and things like that, but complete these as much as you can. You're going to get hero scrolls, you're going to get customization chests, you're going to get all sorts of things. Okay, it's super, super helpful. Definitely make sure that you do these as often as possible. Okay, I find myself not even doing a lot of hunts right now. I'm focusing on just Inara and Titania at the moment, and I'm just using the rest of my energy to do the roaming monsters. Okay, obviously, and I'm also working on progressing in the story. But when I don't have a chance to sit down and actually play the game, I'm just doing roaming monsters. Okay, it's super, super, super important. All right, so that's 4 things. Now, the next tip is a tip that's just kind of like, it's broad, okay? And it's something that I knew, I just didn't like to do. And I gotta say, guys, you gotta do it, okay? And that is it's part of doing all of your daily things, but doing a battle in the arena. Okay, doing your battles in the arena is super, super, super important, guys. Because you come over here and you do this champions reward section, and you get so many things that you need. Okay, these first two you can ignore. I mean, they're cool, but you don't need them. Right here, guys, malachite, cobalt, manganese, orpiment, and these chests are so important. All right, as you can see, I've already bought the hero chests and the equipment chests. I haven't even started buying these things because I'm currently at the moment not ranking up my gear because I'm trying to upgrade it to higher levels. Okay, but you need to make sure that you're doing this because these things are very important for once you decide it's time to start pushing up in your gear. Without them, you won't be able to do this. So at least do your 2 daily wins. If you can, do your 9. My recommendation is to do your 2 every day until you build up to 9 tickets. Like, right, you can see right here, I'm at 8 tickets. I did my 2 for the day already, and then I did this. So I'm going to do my 9 wins tomorrow, right? Because I'm going to get my free three tickets, I think it is, or 2 tickets, I don't remember. And then I'm going to try to do 9 wins tomorrow so I can get this big bonus here, okay? It's definitely very important. You want to make sure that you're doing it so that you can purchase all of these things, okay? But with this tip here is I also want to make sure you guys are doing your dailies, all right? If you come over here to daily, there's all of these things that you can do in here. Obviously, I've done them for the day. They reset in 6 hours. But you get 30 gems, which is huge. 30 gems is, like, amazing, all right? And it's just one of those things that if you're free to play and you're not doing your dailies, you're missing out on 30 gems a day, which is a big deal because you're free to play. You're not spending money, right? If you're spending money, you do whatever you want, right? You do whatever you want when you're spending money. But when you're free to play, you got to get all of the things that you can as often as you can. All right, guys, those are 5 of the things that I wish I knew before I started playing Knighthood. If you guys like this and you want more of these, make sure you comment down below that you want more things you wish I knew before Knighthood, or you just want more tips and tricks for the game. Specified if you want. If you're like, hey man, I want to know more about crafting, I want to know more about charms, leave a comment down below. Let me know so that I can make the content that you guys want. All right, guys, before I go, I just want to talk about the guild here, okay? People have been asking me, in literally every video I have a comment that's like, hey man, start your own guild, or hey man, can I join your guild, or hey man, what's your guild's name? Guys, it's called the Dojo. I've got 2 spots at the moment, and I will definitely be inviting more people. I go in here and I clear out anyone who's inactive for 1 day. All I ask is daily activity. All you got to do is log in, do a couple things at least once a day, and I'll be happy with that. Okay, I don't need whales or anything. If you want to be a whale and you want to join me, I'll take it, because, you know, you help us kill the guild boss a little bit faster. But I just ask that you come in here, you hit the guild boss at least once a day, you know, preferably more, but at least once a day, and you're active. Okay, that's all I want. If you are that person, in the description below, there will be a link to 2 Discords. The first Discord is the official Knighthood Discord. You should join that. There's a lot of great people in there who watch my content, as well as people who don't watch my content but play the game and have a lot of information. The second link will be to my Discord that I share with GamerDude2088, which if you're not watching his content, you should. But we share the Discord, and in there you can select your role as Knighthood or any of the other games that I currently play or that he currently plays. And you'll be able to go to the guild request tab and leave a picture of your knight's info page and at me, and I will get you sorted and get you in the guild as soon as a spot opens up. Alright guys, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button or the dislike button if you didn't, and that subscribe notification bell so that you can see when all my content goes live and be the first one here to type first exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope I see you in the next one. Peace.